Hey guys, it's your girl Les.
And it's Jay.
And we're back again
with another reaction video.
And let me just let y'all know, the opinions captured in these videos do not necessarily reflect the views of the creators.
Alright.
So pipe down. Okay. So let's get into it without further ado.
What we watching today?
Oh snap, victim or the prize. So rules of modern dating and understanding women it's complicated. So he has a channel.
You already know it's complicated. It's complicated questions, so we're gonna get right into it.
When it comes to dating and relationships, who is typically seen as the prize, the man or the woman?
The woman.
Ooh, the woman for sure.
The woman.
The woman.
The woman.
So if the woman is the prize, what would that make the man?
Woman.
The wallet.
Yeah.
Doesn't that place the man at a lower value and status to the woman?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Don't women typically want to date a man on her level or higher?
Yeah.
Yes.
So don't women typically want to date a man who's a prize and not a loser?
No, I like to be better.
So if a
How
woman
could you
declares herself
possibly
the
be
prize,
better?
isn't that relationship destined to fail?
No.
Not necessarily. It depends on who she's dating. If she's dating a guy who, puts women on a pedestal and sees
All
them
of their
as like
lips
the
is
end all
dry,
be
let's
all,
blow
then
them out right now.
that's on them. And whatever works for
Her
them,
lips
as long as
is
they're
dry,
happy, they're
his
happy.
lip is dry.
But a guy who knows his worth,
Jaw lips.
they're not gonna go for that.
Well, if the woman is the prize, wouldn't that make the man a simp?
Yes, and there are simps in this world. Like there are high value men and other people who respect themselves.
But do you think that women want to date a simp?
Some women do. Some women want to be alpha and a boss bitch.
I mean, it depends on the male. If the male is like a beta, then he just gonna suck it up and follow behind the female. But if he's an alpha, he gonna be like, I'm not taking that.
Because I know I'm a prize. And
Top
so
level Sarai.
I think that a man
Don't
should
be out here
value
looking
me
like
for
that.
what I am.
So why do so many women go around declaring themselves the prize?
Because they have pussies. It's much harder to find a high value man than it is an average woman. I can f any girl out here, but for her to find a man who has clout, status, money, influence, all that personality and whatnot, it's way harder. Who's funny, tall, 6 foot, physical specimen, it's way harder for her to find that.
Why do so many women think they have the golden pussy when every woman has one?
Entitlement, name of the game, straight up.
Do you believe in gender equality?
Work this.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How can men and women ever be equal if pussy costs more money than dick?
I honestly don't think we will ever be equal. I think that is a dream that we would love to have, and that's something that we can pursue and fight for. But I don't truly think that we will ever be treated the same. I don't think that's possible.
How likely will women pay for dick or make pussy free?
I don't think they will ever have to pay for dick because I feel like men just always want it, so we could just get it whenever we want, versus men can't necessarily get it whenever they want.
So then what are we fighting for?
Equal pay.
Man, we
Why
kinda
does
just take
everyone
advantage of women,
answer that?
So
Is equal pay is just something that they we addressed this in the last video with the equal pay crap, and tons of other videos on YouTube has addressed the equal pay. But I just think that, just like I said in the last video, the arguments, when you're arguing with someone and they're giving you an argument, and as you go into that deeper into that argument, you realize that the answers that they're giving corresponds with the fact that they probably didn't think this far into the argument or this far into their thought process, which ultimately lets you know that they're not somebody that you really need to take seriously. Or their views, I'll take them seriously when they start taking their thought process seriously. Simple as that.
Yeah.
But people don't even really do the research as far as seeing the real, the true effects of the workspace and people deciding and personalities within the workspace. But we just gonna keep it going.
it's kind of one of those things. So like, women should love their bodies, should do what they want with their bodies, and I mean, I guarantee you, if you walk up to more men on this strip, they are more willing to fuck you than a woman would.
Is it easier for women to sell sex than men?
I mean, men could do gay porn. That makes hella money.
Is it harder for a man to get the woman he wants into bed or for a woman to get the man she wants to commit?
Harder for a man to get the woman he wants in bed. Most dudes are lame. They don't have game. They're not cool. They're not funny, smart, tall, handsome, all that shit. They don't have money. It's harder for them. A woman can f most dudes she wants to holler at.
woman to get the man she wants to commit, I would say.
If women think men are trash, why are they so interested in getting his commitment?
I mean,
Good.
Maybe for security.
A lot of these bitches don't be like feeling like they gotta be like wife material, baby. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Even if you do what you do in the streets, baby, yeah, you do. You gotta cook, you gotta clean, you gotta do all that. You feel me? You gotta abide by your man's rules. You gotta bow down. You gotta do. You feel me? Like I don't know. Like it's a lot.
Why will women often
At
withhold
least you
sex
know.
when men have a stronger biological need for sex than women?
That's their only way of power. That's how they can control relationships and sex.
Not necessarily.
Should men withhold attention and resources when men are unhappy with women?
Yes.
Not all, but a lot of women will leverage sex over
Yes,
men.
you should.
So is it fair for a
Wait,
man to
what was the
leverage
question?
attention and resources over?
What was the question?
Should a man leverage attention and resources over a woman if she chooses to not want to give him sex? Yes, he should. You should be able to, and I advise you to. All right, all right. A girl is leveraging her sex in a way, whether she believes it or not. For example, if me and you are dating and we haven't had sex yet, you're not sure if you
No,
want
I
to take
agree.
that step. You know what I'm saying? So you still, while you not sure, you're leveraging it over me as like something either subconsciously or consciously that you realize as something that you like that I have to work for, or something that I have to like.
Yeah.
I had to be able.
Gain or
Yeah, I had to be
something.
deserving of. So at the end of the day, yeah, that's the case.
It's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Girls don't like to be like, like they like a lot of girls will be open to say like when they want sex they just grape their man. Like you better give it to me now. Like girls is not.
But what if she's doing other things and it's just like sex is just not a priority? Then what? Like
Which
what
mean?
if the relationship is going well but sex is just not on the table?
What-
Would you
what
leverage your attention too?
What you mean? Sex is not on the
Okay.
table. Like why
Because you
wouldn't it be
can
on the
date
table?
but you don't necessarily have to date to have sex with the person. You can date somebody and not have sex with the
I
person.
mean, but if you're dating and you're not having sex, it's got to be something that was agreed upon from day one.
Fair.
So it's already understood. But like, or maybe if the girl's on her period, like I'm not gonna withhold attention from her because she's on her period. That's something that she cannot control. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm not gonna. But it's more so of like not when you're in a relationship. It's more so when you're dating,
Yeah.
and like
And
even
the person's using that.
yeah as leverage, or even when like girls like they try to withhold stuff from you, but then expect the things that they're gonna get from you because you're just supposed to be able to do it, and that kind of putting off a negative connotation to the way that you're gonna be and the personality that you're gonna exude in a relationship, because you're telling a person that regardless of what they do, you're gonna still be consistent, and I feel like you should. But a lot of times people will use that to take advantage of it, like oh they're gonna just be the same person, so I could just slack off, or I could, you know what I mean, in certain areas, and you don't want nobody ever feeling like that. So it's always good to have boundaries and hold people accountable to their boundaries. It should always be results or consequences that come with whatever said boundaries that you set that has been
Broken.
yeah. If y'all like videos like this, yo, click on this videos right here. We're gonna see y'all in that one. Right here.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Gonna be something right there. Click on that.